Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today I wanted to talk about Horizon Worlds. Yes, the meta, application that they have here that they've had going on for a long time now. And I actually recently started playing it a lot more, at the end of 2023 and now going into 2024. I find myself kind of playing it almost every time I turn my quest on, popping in there, playing different games, going through different social experiences, listening and watching some concerts, watching some basketball games and stuff like that. And things have changed a lot in this game since the last time I played, maybe 6 months to a year ago. And I would say that a lot of the changes have been for the positive, and you can kind of see a clear roadmap of what meta may be trying to do with this in the future as far as how it's going to be implemented into the quest ecosystem or where we may be heading towards. But I'll be honest, this is the most excited I've been for Horizon Worlds in a very long time from what I've seen here. And I wanted to show you guys and talk about some of the experiences that I've had, some of the things that have changed, what makes this game, better now than it used to be. Obviously this is a thing that's been around for the last couple of years. Some people still don't even have access out there from different countries, but now there are a lot of different experiences on here, including ones where they have their own internal development team that is actually creating games like Super Rumble that you guys are seeing here, with importing assets finally into the actual, Horizon platform. So it's not, all cartoony graphics and stuff. And there's a lot to talk about here. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a brekkie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, welcome here to Horizon Worlds. You can see we're at the main hub area menu, and I just wanted to showcase this game to you guys, Horizon Worlds, because a lot of things have changed since the last time you guys have probably either played this game or maybe you're still waiting for access, depending on what country you're in, which is insane how long people have been waiting for this to release over there. But a lot of things that have kind of happened in here that kind of caught me by surprise over the last few weeks, and I've been kind of in Horizon Worlds now almost every single day that I put my quest on, just to check out what's happening. So first, let's go ahead and jump into one of my personal worlds, just to show you guys exactly what's going on here. So right here on the left hand side, you can see your home little icon right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go home, just to show you guys that you now have your own personal home in Horizon Worlds, depending on how long ago you haven't seen this. This has been added a little while ago to most people, but maybe it's something you guys have not seen. I also appreciate that Horizon Worlds seems to load a lot faster than it used to. Back in the day, it used to take forever to get in and out of Worlds. But here we are at the main menu. You can see here I am right here, dressed up right here on my mirror. You can see the welcome board here, so you can kind of see what is going on, and it shows up, what is new. Went to your community hub. As you can see here, meet new people, find new worlds to explore, have some fun in this futuristic themed space, showcasing some amazing worlds built by you. So you can see it's kind of showcasing different things. You got Super Rumble. It shows you how many people are in different areas. As you can see here, you got the comedy club. You can see that the rooms are pretty full. You got 20 out of 21 over there, 5 out of 6, 18 out of 20. So people are definitely in Horizon Worlds having a good time. You got this little fire pit area. You can obviously invite your friends into here. You got some mini games sometimes that you can play. Like, for example, this one here, where you try to grab this and you try to not hit that. As you can see, which I'm doing terrible because I'm sitting down to show you guys this game. But there's also a second floor. You have a little shooting game right here that you can play, just shooting these things to try and get a high score. So just a couple of quick mini games in your actual home, which is obviously cool. There's a reset button right there. There's also some darts that you can kind of mess with right here in your home. That was a terrible shot. And then what's also really cool that they added here recently is you can actually add your own screenshots. So you can take a screenshots in Horizon World, and then you can come here and edit the photo, and anything you take on your Oculus headset and stuff, you can kind of add right in here, or you can take one right here right now. So you can see that there's a bunch of different areas you can actually add your own pictures to. There was the 2 there. There's actually a couple down here as well. There's one that you could add right here. There's another one over here that you can add. So there's getting to finally be some customization here, because there used to not be able to add these pictures into your room, which is really cool, to add some more, space into this game, to make it really feel like your own. So that's the first thing that I think is really cool. And you can invite your friends into here to kind of meet up and talk and stuff like that. So then, of course, if you pull this back up, one of the things that I really like, so Horizon Central, before we dive in there and everyone starts getting in there and being noisy and stuff, Horizon Central is basically like the hub world now. If you guys remember the original hub world, which I actually think I have saved from the original days for those of you guys who have been in Horizon World, it's still active, it's still here, which was called the Plaza. Which was fine. It did its job back in the day. But Horizon Central is exactly what I envisioned Horizon to be. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but when Horizon Worlds first got announced and we saw that video and the trailer that you guys just saw where you're kind of walking down a community hub area and you see like things on the left and things on the right and it's different events going on and stuff like that, a big pool of people kind of walking around and talking to each other and stuff like that. I never felt like that original hub space area kind of envisioned that life or that style that this was showing. Horizon Central really reminisced of exactly what they saw the vision for Horizon Worlds to be. And yes, it's not huge. You're going to see that here in a minute. It's not like it's an expansive area, but what is here is kind of exactly what I want. I hope that they expand Horizon Central here to make it even bigger as it kind of expands out there and keep developing on top of it. Because I think Horizon Central is the best hub area that they've made, and I'll show you guys why here in a second. And you can see the load times are not that bad as you go from world to world. And this is it. You dive right into here, and then it showcases all the different worlds that people may be exploring. So you got Bomber Bay Fishing right here, Bad Roommates, and obviously it's all decorated for the winter right now. And you can kind of just enter and go right into here if you want to enter in here. You can see all the different photos that people take when you enter in here. You can see the different achievements that you can get, which is great right there. You can see who it's made by, and if you walk right into that door, you'll go right into there immediately. First of all, I think the space is pretty well designed for winter too. Showcasing a couple of things over here. Over here, you can actually grab some customization for your characters and grab some hats and put them on you. Put it right on my head so I can appear with that around the world while people are here. And, you know, there's a couple different things you can mess with. People can come in here and get donuts and stuff like that. Just different things to mess with. You can make drinks in there. And then right here also has a video feed, which is great, kind of showcasing whatever Meta wants to showcase that's going on in Horizon Worlds right now, whatever that may be. And like I said, you can go into this hub area, you can meet a bunch of people, talk to people, and explore the different parts that you have around here. So, like I said, it's much better and well-designed and more full of the vision that they first had for the hub space area when you walk in here, where it kind of feels like a live city where different things are happening at different events and stuff than the original one did. So I hope that they keep expanding on this one, and this is a good pace for them to go. And it's pretty well decorated, so hopefully they keep expanding on this. Now, if we go back into the main menu here, just to explore some other areas that I think have also changed. And so you can see here, this is Horizon venues right here, and this is we're going to talk a little quiet so we don't bother people. Let's go back here a little bit while they're listening. But it's really cool because each of these spaces are actually themed. So this is where they do a lot of the comedy shows and stuff, and I really like how they actually created this area now. You have this little food truck area, you have a ticket area, and you can go up to the edge and it's kind of see-through, so it really feels like you're actually a part of them, which is interesting. You have these different areas that you can actually hold up some signs, which is pretty cool, LOL. And they usually have some mini games that you can play with up here as well. You can see all the tickets that you can collect. So it's not just the comedy that's actually going on, but you can actually play different mini games. You can see them up here. Different arcade games that you can play in here, and it gives you instructions. Each one of these areas usually lets you unlock different items and achievements and stuff, and when you unlock them, it's actual physical items that you can customize your character with or customize things in the world with. But yeah, it's just super well designed, and this is just one of the venues, so this is what it would look like if you're doing comedy night. So all the comedy events kind of take place in here. And like I said, it's really cool. Look at all the different mini games that we're scrolling through. There's another one over here. You can, you know, come in here, try to get your name on the leaderboard, be in first place and stuff like that. And then you got comedy there. And I think the way that they do the comedy now or kind of envelops the whole entire thing is really cool. And this is the main hub area of venues. I don't think this has changed very much. I actually think this probably needs an overhaul to look better like the other hub world that I just showed you guys. This is the one for venues. I don't think this is definitely as interesting. It's just a bunch of doors that you kind of enter through. So this probably needs an overhaul. As far as the main hub area to enter all these different things. But what's inside? This is the one we just went to, the comedy club one. But the next one I want to show you is what it looks like when you go into a music one. So if you're looking for a concert and stuff, this is the kind of world you would enter. So for example, if we go into this door here, this is what you would get into if you were at this concert here, and this is like the music venue again. Each one of these has like different achievements that you can get. You can see catch the falling notes, climb the clouds for the best view in the music gallery, and you get all these different achievements and all these different unlockables that you can get to customize your character and stuff, which is cool. You see a leaderboard for how many people have points for in here, so it always gives you something to do, not just for watching the event, which is what a lot of these used to do, is just watch the event. But now there's actually things to do in these environments as well, not just a concert. Like you can see here, you can see what's coming soon. You can actually choose a team to join if you go to the left or the right, which is pretty cool. I've always joined the right side. And you can see there, boom, I joined this side. All the achievements that you get for joining. And I love, you can dance over here and play a mini game again with the mini games. Little dancing mini game over here, which is really cool. And then again, I love the way that the VR concerts and just the way that they're presenting the actual video feed is so much nicer than it used to be. And again, with the see-through floor, it kind of goes through there, and it feels like you're actually on the dance floor. And it just feels like you're more, involved in the actual stage here. Really, really like what they've done with a lot of this stuff here, and this music space. And you can see you can go up there in the clouds and get that achievement like I was talking about, which is interesting. Like I said, they've really developed these spaces really well, in my opinion, for all the different kind of events that you go to. And the last one I'm going to show you is for sporting events. For example, when you go to the NBA, games and stuff like that I have saved on here. Where'd it go? NBA Arena here. So this is obviously also in here as well. You can see it puts you right here in the beginning. It feels like you're in a locker room. You got team jerseys right here. You can save the world if you want to come back to it. See all the different jerseys right here. And then if I turn around, you can open the avatar store, your customized jersey like you guys saw me with the Lakers one before. And then if I turn around right here before we go into the main area, you got a bunch of different mini games here that you can play. You got a trivia shootout, so you can go ahead and play a trivia game right there. Right here, you can actually jump and try to do a slam dunk contest right here. Try to get your name on the leaderboard here. And there's the leaderboards right here for how many dunks people have had. So that's really fun. You can see people are doing it right here, taking a giant hop. It's actually really fun. I have done that before. Try to slam dunk the ball from there. So yeah, there's always different mini games to kind of explore and stuff like that in these areas. And then of course, if you go out of here, you go into the actual area to watch this NBA game. And you have this little area that you can kind of sit in. This is so much better than it used to be. And now you have an actual area to sit in. You even got the announcer table right here that you can take a seat on. You can even sit right here to make it feel like you're actually on the court. So this is super well done. Right now, it's showing a game that's not fully immersive, so it's like a giant 2D screen. Sometimes it's all encompassing instead of just being what you're seeing here, but it just depends on what game is actually on. Sometimes they're fully immersive. Sometimes they do a 2D screen like this. But even in a 2D screen, it still looks cool because you've got like the fake like court and stuff that you're looking on here, and it's presented in a cool way. But like I said, sometimes it's a fully immersive 360 or 180 video in front of you like the other events are that I showed you before. But even coming up here, again, more mini games that you can kind of play. You got some basketball hoops that people are playing and trying to win, and leaderboards for that as well. So I think they did a great job theming out all of these areas. These were not themed out like this before, so they're definitely constantly improving all this stuff, and it definitely shows. And it makes exploring these worlds a lot more fun because they all have their unique art style. And let's not forget that, when this is going to really blow up when they allow creators to actually use and import 3D models and 3D tools and art sets from outside the game, because that right now only Meta's doing that, and they're only doing that with certain games that they put in here. Like Super Rumble was one of the first ones, and Citadel was the other one, that they actually have high resolution textures being imported and stuff. So once they let the creators do it, the creativity from the creators is going to be insane. Now everything I just showed you is from Meta that created this stuff, but there's also just, you can see Meta Horizon created all these, but there's also some cool stuff that people have made as well that is done really well. For example, camping under big sky 18 plus. If you go into here for a second, so this environment that he created here has a lot going on. I mean, there's campfire areas. When they have events here, this place is packing with a lot of people. Campfires to hang out in. You got different mini games to play where you're playing some cornhole here. You got ranked horseshoe right here. All these different mini games that you can kind of play again with the leaderboards and stuff like that. Really, really cool hangout spot. This is one of the ones I obviously have saved, so when I have events, I know to come to it. But there's also one, and I'm going to show you at last because I know there's going to be a ton of people in there because this world is always really popular and always has a ton of people in it. And that is Gatsbys Bar 18 plus. So I will show you guys this one last. This one is one of the last ones that I have that I've kind of saved, made by the community. But this one's definitely going to have a ton of people in it, so I don't want to be talking all over everyone all day. But I'll just give you guys a quick look. So you can see it's got a bar set up right here. You can see, like I said, there's a ton of people here having a good time. There's a DJ area back there with the DJ playing some music most of the time. You got a campfire area over here where people usually hang out in, which is really cool. You got the hours that they're actually open. And it's just a cool hangout spot where a lot of people hang out. And like I said, it's really popular. You got a little basketball court back here to make some shots. And yeah, this is just the tip of the iceberg of some of the stuff that Horizon Worlds has done. You can't forget about all the other, worlds that they have been creating on here. Those are just some of the community ones that I've made. Let me know down in the comments below what some of the great community levels that you guys may have come across that I haven't seen yet, because I'm sure there's a ton out there. But speaking from the worlds that Horizon has made, all the ones I just showed you were really good. But there's also the Galactic Arcade that's really fun to take a look at as well that they made. So there's a lot of stuff to explore. Questies World, when they made that back in the day, was awesome as well. So they definitely are creating some really cool stuff on here, and they're definitely improving this. One of the things I would like to see, if anybody important watches this video, is I'd love to see the community be able to make events again. Because right now, it's only, you can only see the events being featured by Meta, and you can see the top 20 and the trending worlds and stuff, but you can't actually have, creators create their own events. It has to be people partner with Meta. I think I heard that was because a lot of people are creating empty events and then nothing was going on in there, which I get. So there has to be a way to curate that. But I don't think it should just be meta events in here. I want people to create worlds and then let people know, hey, come join my world. There's some cool stuff here. Let's have a good time. So it used to be in here. Hopefully they figure out a way to bring that back. Because, right now it's just meta events that are going on. And I'd love to see some, ones that people create. Like I see in other, worlds like VR chat and stuff that let other people create their own events. But at least there is a ton of events to join from Meta sitting on here. So the last one I'm going to show you guys to tap off this video, just so you guys can see the art sets and how good the actual game looks that people obviously like, is, of course, one of the most popular, if not the most popular thing going on in here most of the time right now, because it's really, really fun, which is Super Rumble. You could literally put Super Rumble as a fully featured quest game.
Whoever your name is.
So you can see here, this is a fully featured game. And you can see... This feels like a full VR game built in Horizon Worlds. Just
somebody
looking at
needs
this.
to kill you.
It's going to be tough than I thought.
Oh crap! Where are you at?
So
Too fast.
art sets look awesome. The graphics look obviously much better than anything else that's in Horizons because of that. Because they're using those imported 3D assets and stuff, and you could see all these screens. And the game is just fun. Like I said, you can easily see this being put into the Oculus Quest store, and you wouldn't even know.
I agree with all your weird tactics.
And then if we go into the ready zone, I'm kind of playing this sitting down, so not really a great way to play.
Somebody eliminate him.
But what's really cool about this is that you get superpowers as you continue going.
Why do you want them to eliminate me?
What? Because you keep killing me.
Sorry.
You pick up different guns, like this shotgun.
I just love this gun so bad.
See? See how you just killed me, Godzilla?
Or else you're going to die. And plus, give me the sword. Wait, what the? Oh.
Enemy neutralized.
See you later!
You gotta stay and hiding with these little...
No one could catch up. Ah! Frick! Dang it!
Neutralized. Sweet
Frick!
vengeance.
Clark!
But yeah, guys, point of this video was to let you guys know there's definitely some really cool stuff happening in Horizon Worlds with all different concerts, all the different music events, all the different venues that you can explore, the different mini games that they're putting in these venues, the different comedy shows that they have all the time now, the basketball games that they have going on, the different games that they're kind of putting in here now with Super Rumble that I just showed you guys, and Citadels, and the community's obviously building levels, and I can't wait to see the future. I've never been more excited about Horizon Worlds than I am now, because with the 3D assets that they're importing into games like Super Romo, we can't wait to see what they come out with next, between the community getting their hands on it and seeing what they could do with those tools and stuff like that. But even what's here now being created by Meta so far is really showing promise in what this platform was always designed to be. A really cool social area with a lot of games and stuff. I don't know exactly what the future is going to be with Horizon Worlds, but it seems to be that this may be, a central hub for all of our Oculus Quest needs one day, where we kind of just turn on our headsets and boom, you're in Horizon Worlds and all your games launch from here. You meet all your friends in here. I feel like that's the direction that Horizon's going to go, and I feel like that's what they're gearing towards, but they just need to get everything in place first before that actually happens. And you can see a lot of work is being put into here. But so far, I'm impressed with what's being built here that is progressing throughout these last few months that they have been doing, and I can't wait to see more of it. So I would urge you guys to go ahead and check this out. Check out Citadel's. Check out Super Rumble. Check out some of the worlds I just showed you guys before. There's a lot of fun to be had. Go in here with your friends, explore even more. Let me know the worlds that you guys may know about that people have made that I haven't seen, and leave those down below so I can check them out. And if you guys have access to Horizon Worlds, check it out, guys. It's gotten so much better, and it's a lot of fun. If you guys have any questions, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.